Hello everyone. My name is Dr. Jena Shafai and I am the primary professor for MBA624 Business Analysis for Decision Making. I am the primary professor, which means I designed and developed this course, but I may not be the professor who teaches your particular section. So allow me this opportunity to walk you through my course and give you a tour so that you can navigate your way efficiently around this course. Of course, the beginning or the starting page is the announcements. Some of the faculty members choose to share their important announcements with class through here. I will show you later that I use the discussion board for that purpose. In the My Professor area, you will see contact information for your professor. My syllabus has two parts and a syllabus acknowledgement. The first part of it has the course syllabus, which essentially is a document that has all the important information, grades, how to contact your instructor, grade course calendar. This is very important. I expect that everybody will print this and will study it on a regular basis because the due dates are given in this calendar right here. Grade policy, late policy, discussion board grading policy, etc. are all here. Also, what's important in this particular part of the syllabus, part 1, is all the course expectations and explanations for the policies are here. So please make sure that you read this part. Part 2 of the syllabus is the university policies, and they are over here. And this is very important. The syllabus acknowledgement essentially is a one question. It looks like a quiz, but it's not. It will not affect your grade. But essentially, after you have read the syllabus, you are expected to come here and acknowledge that you have read it and submit and say true or false, I have read the syllabus. This is very important because when you go to the assignments area, the homework folder will not become visible to you unless you have acknowledged the syllabus. So I want to be clear on that and make sure that everybody understands. The assignments, discussion board, and groups are perhaps the most important parts of this course that you're going to spend a lot of time on. For one thing, the course discussion board and assignments will not become visible to you until Monday of week 1. That's university policy. But once you have gained access, you can see that there is a graded weekly individual homework folder. This is under assignments area. This is the folder that will not become visible to you unless you have acknowledged the syllabus, and it will become visible to you only after 6 o'clock on Monday of day 1. In here, you have a homework for each chapter, homework for chapter 1, homework for chapter 2, etc. These homeworks will become visible to you on Monday of each week. You may work on them all you want, but then by Sunday of that week, 11 p.m., you must submit it. And you do the submission through Blackboard also, through the same site that I took you. Of course, that's what will be graded, but you don't want to jump into doing your homework because you're not going to make a very good grade on it. So what you need to do is you need to first come to the weekly readings and resources, and you can see that for every week there is an assignment sheet. If you click on that assignment sheet for that week, you will see that there are multiple pages. The first page always has what to study, what chapter, link to the PowerPoints, link to the solutions for all the chapter problems in that chapter, and some problems that if you want to practice, you can study those. Of course, I will show you later on that you can go to Pearson's site and do your practice problem solving. Page 2 has additional resources that were developed by me. There's always a YouTube playlist for that chapter. You can go and view and watch all these videos that I have created for you for chapter 3, for example. We are in chapter 3 right now. And then there's a whole bunch of handouts. Some of them are MS Word, some of them are Excel that you can study. Page 3 generally is the critical thinking activity for the week. I encourage you to study it, read it, think about it, consider it, and then go to the weekly discussion board and post a message sharing with everyone your reflections, what you thought, what you learned, what you consider as a challenge in learning it, etc. And finally, this is a very important page, the last sheet of the weekly assignment sheets is what actually needs to be submitted for grading. So you need to post to the weekly discussion board every week. You need to submit your homework under the assignments area. That is what I told you will become visible Monday of every week, and it's due on Sunday. And then you have in some weeks, you have cases to submit. These are group cases. In the summer terms, we have 3 of them, and in the other terms, we have 4 of them. So that was the weekly readings and resources. So you come here and you read and study the chapter and view the videos and handouts, etc. that I have for you, but you're not ready yet to do the homework. So what you need to do is you need to practice problem solving. The Pearson MyStat Lab and Mastering is a course area that you must register your access code for it. That's the access code for Pearson's MyStat Lab that has come with your textbook if you bought a new book. So you click on there, and in this folder I have created for you a link to the course home. Now I have the course home open here, and you can see that there is homework that you can submit. However, just be warned that this is not homework that will be graded. You can do all this practice problem solving. You can take practice tests. You can go through a study plan, and in both the study plans and in the homework, when you read a problem and you solve it, if you don't get it correctly, you can ask for you to be taken to the page in the book that that material is from. You can go, you can ask for a video clip to be shown to you. You can, there are different resources that may be available. You can ask for the solution to be shown to you. So there are a lot of different activities available that you can practice with. Under chapter contents or under multimedia library, in both of these direct places, you can get an e-version of the book. I generally like to just select all and find, and then by chapter you can see, for example, here's chapter 1, all the various animations that the publisher has made available to you. And then textbook, links to the textbook material is also available here. This is by section that you can view that. Or you can go through another area that I will take you to access the e-textbook. So if you come to the assignments area again in Blackboard, and if you go to the My Pearson Mastering area, I'm reproducing the steps that I took you through just a minute ago. Here is the way that you can get to the course home and start practice problem solving. There's a student help guide. I have created a link to the e-textbook again for you here, and here's a video tutorial on how to actually use the ebook efficiently. There is also, oops, I didn't mean to play that. There is also a video here that shows you how to actually register your access code for My Pearson, My Stat Lab, and Mastering Lab. So the assignments area is very crucial. You gain access to the weekly graded homework on Monday of every week. It's due on Sunday. But in order to do that, for you to be successful, I highly encourage you to go through the weekly readings and resources and assignment sheets, and then also then to come and go to the Pearson MyStat Lab and do the study plan, do the homework, do the practice test before you come and actually do your homework that is graded. There is discussion board. One more thing is the cases. If for those weeks that you do have cases, if you click here, you will see that the case statements, data files, and all the due dates are in this file. Also, the case report format and expectations of you when you are involved in group work are in this file. All of this is in the syllabus as well, but I've placed them here for your convenience. And then you have either 3 or 4 cases to submit depending on summer, term, or other terms. Discussion board. I come to the online office and I make all of my important announcements. The reason is that discussion board is the heart and soul of an online class, and you really must be involved in the discussion board. So I make my course entry point the discussion board, and this forum will always be the top one. So whenever you see something is unread, you must come and read it, because it may be either an announcement that I have made or a question that somebody has asked that pertains to you as well. There's an introductions forum for first week. There's a student forum for you guys to mingle. And then there's weekly discussion boards, 10 weeks for summer, 12 weeks for the other terms. It's very important that when you come here to each of these weekly discussion boards, if you don't understand something, to post a help message. This is how I want you to do it, so that it grabs attention of me and other students. The subject line should start with the capital letters HELP, help, followed by specifically what it is that you need help with. So it could be a page number, it could be an equation number, it could be a problem out of a chapter, specifically chapter 1 problem, or question 2, for example. So be very specific. And then you should post your once you create that subject, then you get in there and you specifically tell us what exactly you need help with. It's very important that if you don't understand, to post help messages. It's very important for you to get involved in the discussion board early in the week. That means that you need to do your studying early in the week so that you have the full use and benefit of the discussion board throughout the week. And finally, I have groups. Groups will be assigned, group pages and group membership will be assigned later in week 2. For summer, maybe earlier. after, and I do this when pretty much everybody has gone through drop and add period. So that's in a nutshell the course and navigation through it. I wish you the best as you go, as you start it, as you work through it, and as you complete it. And hopefully, I may have you in class. Best wishes to all of you. This has been Dr. J.